It is Saturday, April 9th in the MLB, and I'm Austin from Calling Our Shot.
And I'm Logan from Calling Our Shot.
We are back. We got 15 games on the slate, and we're coming back with our two favorite run lines, our one player prop. You know it's NRFI Nation stand up 2-0 on the season. But first and foremost, Logan, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing amazing. We've got an amazing weekend slate of baseball. I mean, this is why we're here doing these picks videos. So as always, Austin and I say it every video, but please like and subscribe to our channel, especially, you who may have stumbled upon us in the past few days, just started betting baseball. Hit that subscribe button. You can join us for the whole entire season-long journey. We're going to have lots of fun with it for sure.
100% as I kind of mess around with the camera angles, but we appreciate you guys all for coming into the channel. We can't do it without you guys. We just passed 30,000 subscribers on the road to 40K. I know this video is going to go live really at a weird time. Saturday is a pretty busy day for us. So we're going to be watching a lot of baseball. So got to get out this video early to you guys. But again, shout out to all our COS All-Stars out there. We really appreciate all you guys for supporting us. And maybe we made you money today. We'll do our recap in a second, but maybe we made you some money. And if you want to become an All-Star and consider giving a little bit of it back, consider hitting that subscribe or clicking that join button or the link in the description. It costs $2.99 a month. Our newest All-Stars, definitely going to butcher some of these names. King Trawler, AV576, and Chentika. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Either way, we appreciate you guys. You guys are the real MVPs of the channel. We can't do it without you guys' love and support. So thank you guys again. If you want to become an all-star, click that join button on the channel, the link in the description or in the pinned comment. But Logan, throw it back to you to kind of do a recap of yesterday and get into today's first play.
Yeah, so the recap, 2-2 day, right? Very frustrating if you guys were tailing my picks specifically, but means hits. That cashed. Good job, Austin, on the player prop. Yankees team total under. That was a massive L because it went into extra innings. At 9 times out of 10, that does cash. Brutal beat there. This is baseball, though, so long season. San Francisco run line. Giants gave it their all. They won outright in extras, but they did not cover the run line. They unfortunately had a bit of a choke in the 9th inning. That was tough. And the no-run first inning, yeah, cash it. Mets, Nats, the no-run first inning. This is what we do. This is why we're NRFI Nation. You always see me maybe find the flags in chat or in the Discord. Another incentive to become a COS All-Star. And on top of all that, our parlay cashed on Odds Jam, plus 290, so nearly plus 300 odds, depending on maybe what book you got it. That's amazing. Our partner Odds Jam, we're going to have these parlays, rolled out on only, specifically on the weekdays. So that's kind of the weekday treat. But tomorrow, being Sunday, we are going to have an SGP, same game parlay for the Red Sox Yankees game. So stay tuned for that. But without further ado, let's talk about the picks for the day. That's why we are here. First one I'm starting with, Orioles versus Rays, and I'm taking Rays run line -1.5, -105 odds on DraftKings. And if you see our sponsor Odds Jam, as I kind of touched on them already, this is how we go, and this is how we hunt for the best odds, right? We have lots of sports books open, competing for our business. We need to find which one's going to give us the best bang for our buck, and this is what we found here. Now, Lyles should be on the mound, 5.56 road ERA in 2021. Yeah, I mean, the Orioles pitching couldn't get much worse than they did in 2021. So they brought in Lyles. We'll see what he can do. But he's just, he's one of those pitchers that is up and down. I mean, he's mostly down. If you look at the statistics of how he did last year, I expect the Rays to definitely be able to get up some hits on him. Now, Rasmussen, 4 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, and a 0.5 whip versus Baltimore back when these two teams faced in August of 2021. So again, Rasmussen, he's a good pitcher. He was a rookie last year. He should be improved this year. 3.82 home ERA as a rookie in 2021. So, being a rookie, you have your ups and your downs, but he should be able to keep the Orioles bats at bay, right? A lot of them are swing for the fences guy. At Ryan Mountcastle, we love you, but you're a swing for the fences guy. So, we know what their offense does, but the Rays offense, I love them a lot more. Franco, Arozarena, Lowe, they're just simply better bats. Baltimore's bullpen also 5.71 ERA, 30th in the ERA back in 2021. They look better this year, but we have a 1-game sample size. So eventually, law of averages, they're going to come back down. It's not going to be sustainable for them. And Tampa Bay's bullpen, you saw them, pretty much seal the game for them, against the Orioles. 3.24 ERA, third best in 2021. I expect much of the same. That's why I'm rolling with the Rays -1.5 in our first one. Now, Austin, give us a player prop.
Yesterday, I was super happy to see us get back into the winning column. Now, obviously, we took an L our first day, but John Means clutched up in that third inning for us, allowing like 3 hits in that inning alone. So today, going to a different guy, and we're going to go to a first. He's pitching for the first time for his new team. I believe his name is pronounced Carlos Rodon. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I'm taking his under 1.5 earned runs, minus 105 on DraftKings. Now, this was minus 105 on DraftKings, I believe minus 115 on Caesars. Now, when I look at Rodon, he's the Giants' big free agent acquisition. I mean, they lost a couple guys, lost Gosman, who I believe will be making his first career start with the Blue Jays, but he'll be making his first start with the Giants at home. And look, I think he's going to show up for the fans in this one. Like I said, he did very good in the spring training, only 1 earned run given up in his final 2 starts in spring training, over 7.2 innings pitched. And like I said, he's been very good, and he should be able to keep it going today. Now, the Marlins, I won't lie to you, not great on offense. We're second to last in the MLB in runs last year. Well, he did add Soler. He went a big 0 for 5 yesterday. So maybe he's due to actually have a pretty good showing today. Just not really confident in them to get it done. Now, while this is a new team, a new stadium he's playing in, he still was under this line in 8 of 11 starts last season at home. And last year, he had 2.37 ERA in his 24 games started, went under this 2 earned runs in 16 of those 24 games. And included that he started last season going under in the first 5 starts that he had. So really like Carlos today. I think he can get it done. Now, we also think about pitchers. They're probably not going to go with 6-7 innings. So if he only goes out there, pitches 5 innings, I think he can hold this Marlins team at bay and keep them under that 1.5 earned runs. You never know. There could be an error that could lead to a run that necessarily isn't earned. I'm riding with him as my 1 player prop of the day. But Logan, I want you to go into your 3rd player prop before we get into that NRFI.
Right. So I love the Rodon prop. Just got to give you a shout out there. Hope we can cash another one back to back. But let's go transition to a game pick. Pirates versus Cardinals. And I'm taking Cardinals run line minus 1.5 plus 110 odds on Barstool Sportsbook. If you look at our sponsor Odds Jams website, you'll be able to see right here as Austin just pulled up. This is look, I love the value on this Cardinals run line. I mean, plus 110 odds, even seeing the plus money run lines. The MLB is a marathon, not a sprint, right? And I have to preach this because I did a whole year of it last year. People always yelled at me for taking juice and run lines. Not me anymore. I have to take things with value. And the Cardinals really are the so much better team than the Pirates. Yeah, the Pirates will win games that they shouldn't, but the Pirates are a fade spot. As we saw as evidenced on Thursday, 9-0 loss. They weren't competitive. It was a blowout from the start. Miles Mikolas should be starting for the Cardinals. 2.89 ERA versus Pittsburgh back in 2021. He pitched 2 games. I think Mikolas is going to be pretty solid. Now, on the other side of the mound, Mitch Keller, 6.1 ERA versus St. Louis in 2021. Also 2 games pitched. Yeah, Mitch Keller is a fade spot for me. It's really not that hard. I see him trot out on the mound, and I pick usually the team facing him, right? Sometimes it's just that easy in baseball. You just don't want to overthink these things. And yeah, randomness happens, especially early on in the season. But I just have to simply fade Mitch Keller. 5 1/3 innings pitched, 7 earned runs versus St. Louis back when these 2 teams played in August of 2021. 7 earned runs, is that bad? It certainly is not good. That's what we like to call, not competitive. And also, starting pitchers aside, Pittsburgh's bullpen, 5 earned runs, given up in their matchup Thursday. They weren't looking really good either. They don't look like they solved their bullpen issues. And you know what the Cardinals bats, I'm telling you, this Cardinals offense, don't sleep on them. Tyler O'Neill, 5 RBIs, Thursday. Goldie's looking good. This Cardinals offense and this Cardinals team in general is going to be, a force to be reckoned with. Probably a team I'm going to be picking a lot this year, if I'm being honest. So I'm going to go ahead and roll with their run line once more. Now let's transition to everyone's probably favorite part of the program. It's time for NRFI Nation.
Yeah.
Austin, lead us off here.
You know why we're here. We're here for NRFI Nation, and we are 2-0 on the season. We'd love maybe to never lose one. We could go, 200? No. Who says no? We haven't lost yet. Hopefully we can continue that momentum. Today, we're going into a later game on the slate, so we're going to have to, you'd be going to bed wanting to sweat this one out. We're going to the Diamondbacks versus Padres. We're taking the no-run first inning in that one, minus 104 on Barstool at the moment. Now we flip over to Odds Jam. Obviously, we were looking at it, minus 104 here, minus 105 on Caesars. Normally, and Logan did our MLB videos all last year, and he can speak to this. We like to take NRFIs that have good value, and obviously a NRFI is a no-run first inning. We don't want any runs in that first inning. 6 quick and easy outs. We don't really like taking NRFIs that are minus 150. Like those don't have a lot of value. This is kind of a dart throw kind of bet. but we like this one here, and there's for a couple different reasons. Now, I'll start with the San Diego Padres kind of side of it. One, we talked about both games. Obviously, they've already played twice. NRFI cashed in both of them. Let's make it 3 straight. We also look at the Padres team that is 23rd most home runs in 2021. That's normally, if you're going to lose a NRFI, sometimes it is because of that long ball. You have your bottom of the first, 2 outs, and you just hear the bat whip, and then boom, a home run, and that's how you ruin the NRFI. So, and you get a Yerfie. But what about the other side of the coin, Logan?
Yeah, so I mean, you're looking at Davies. He's making his Arizona debut. 0 on runs versus the Padres back in 2021 in his lone start. I think Davies is going to be able to just get us those 3 outs. And look here. I mean, they're going to face Machado, Cronenworth, usually at the top of the lineup. You know what? Those guys aren't the boomer bust type players like the Aaron Judge. Joey Gallo's even
don't mention that name.
yeah, exactly. Players like that to just swing for the fences and hit home runs. I mean, that's why what you already said, the Padres 23rd most home runs, in 2021. This is, I mean, these two teams don't hit a lot of home runs. I'm stumbling on words because it's just one of those, the no run first inning bet. 29th for the Diamondbacks back in 2021. And you know what? Musgrove should be starting for the Padres. 6 and 0 on runs versus Arizona. So he's been up and down, right? I mean, 6 earned runs is simply not going to cut it for a no-run first inning bet. But the more research you do in these, usually the worse these turn out. So just kind of a dart throw bet. Let's make it 3 for 3. I mean, that would be amazing, to kind of start off our no-run first inning.
Well, the reason you're stumbling on words, Logan, it's not a surprise because I can't even name 3 Diamondbacks on their roster. Like I go on there, and I'll admit to being, not the guy that's like watching 24 hours of baseball, but heck, I know at least some players, and this Diamondbacks team is, Seth Beer, shout out to him for the walk-off home run on their opening game. But regardless of that, we're going to be riding with the NRFI in this one. Let's go for 3-0. Hopefully we can get that. Those are our 4 picks of the day for Saturday, April 9th in the MLB. Hopefully we can have a pretty good day. We've been 2-2 back-to-back days. Let's break that tonight. Go 3-1, 4-0 today. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We'll see you guys again on Sunday morning. Peace out.